Hi, my name is Rashida Lovely, and I'm an entrepreneur, business owner, and my company is called New Wave Enterprise, and this is New Wave Studios. So this is where I work and create, I should say. It's a very interesting space. I figured I'd take you on a tour. So this is the studio space, and this area is just where I have some of the items that I make. Here is an African piece, a long Ankara skirt with a nice cropped half top. And again, these items are made by me. All the items that you see on the rack, I make. And yes, we even make t-shirts. We don't usually buy them, we make them. I also make handbags, and I also do like to promote other people who make items as well. So we have some Nagash sneakers here in the corner that we promote to the kids. They are very nicely made, and I think that they're really good quality, and they like them a lot. And so I thought that it would be a good idea to promote other manufacturers who are kind of like us and do what we do. I think as a person that's in business for themselves, sometimes you want to be able to produce the items that you sell. So, you know, when you open up a business and you want to say that you're a brand, but you buy all of your items from overseas, either China or Korea or other places like that, the dollars don't circulate as well. I try to find local artists along with myself. So when items are produced and people want to purchase them, they're made right here. So the dollars kind of circulate in this area. I also really push the idea of one-of-a-kind items. So things like this purse, which is a handmade purse, and it's hand-painted. It's got dashiki fabric, and it's got leather. Also as a trim. Items like this are what I consider wonderful pieces that are one of a kind. And so that's it for that area. Now this is where everyone kind of lounges. So we have chairs. We have this nice brown lounge chair. And then we have a comfy couch as well as an eating table. And we have other tables for the kids. They come here and they eat and they talk and they paint or whatever it is that they want to do during break time. This is where we sell many of our refreshments. So as you can see, we have a little refrigerator, a coffee maker, microwave, a little crock pot. And then here we have our counter where we also sell paraphernalia that's based specifically on the studio. So one part of the studio is dance. So we do sell dance items, clothing, shirts, jogging pants, workout gear, even headrests, pillow rests for when we travel and do competitions, stockings, things like that. We sell all those type of things. We also sell jewelry, and we try to keep them as Afrocentric as possible and as localized as possible. So these are some of the things that people can pick up when they come here. Also, we have a small rack, and on this rack we keep other items like hair ties. Specifically, we aim to have them that are authentic fabrics such as dashiki fabrics, as well as scarves and dashiki tops and scarves. Here in this area is our restroom. It's a very small restroom, and as you can see, it's blue and white. That is the theme of our studio. It's a very simple space, nice and neat, and that's it for the restroom. As we go out, We actually just had a Kwanzaa festival, so you'll see like there's a lot of tables and things like that still up. We haven't quite put everything away yet. There's a lot of work to still be done, just getting over that festival. So this is our supply room, and as you can see, it's filled with all types of things. Again, we try to keep a theme, so everything's mostly blue. And we keep our supplies for the dance room, our food supplies, foodstuffs, and cleaning supplies in this room. Also, we also keep chair covers and costumes and things like that. It's easy to keep them out of the way in this area. As we come down the stairs, what you notice is I still have one of the Kwanzaa tables up. And this is just to give you an idea of some of the stuff that we sell, that we sold during the Kwanzaa festival. So as you can see here, there's these beautiful table runners that we sold during Kwanzaa. We also sold mudcloth pillows. And these are authentic mudcloth fabric, and they were sewn here. Also, we have hand weave baskets, and we have natural hair care and body care products, shea butter, and things of that nature. We also have these wonderful little dolls, and these are the first fruit dolls based on Kwanzaa. The idea of Kwanzaa is harvest and first fruits. So I decided to create these dolls, which are I call them the first fruit ladies. So these were the ladies that I made, and they're holding little baskets, and in their baskets is fruit. And then also, one of the things that I made as well is, you would call this a jewelry box. And so these are decoupage jewelry boxes, and they were hand painted and designed, and the inside was lined with animal print fabric. I thought that would be interesting. And as you look, and as you see, I was definitely into the whole Wakanda thing. So I made this Wakanda hoodie. It's model size, so it's not meant for a person. It's just meant to be looked at. And if you notice, it's got all the designs just like Killmonger had in the movie. So when I make things, I try to make them as authentic as I can. So this particular hoodie was made in approximately 3 hours. So like I said, it's just a model, and it's definitely something that I think is interesting, and it brought a lot of oohs and ahs to the Kwanzaa festival. This here is the gallery, and this is where we have our art shows. It also is where we teach STEM program in the summer. And when we teach the STEM program, we usually teach it to young children. And these are some of the things that they made over the course of the summer. Little robots, because we did introduction to robotics. So they learned mechanics. And these art pieces are visual interpretations of the things that they were working on in the science classes. They learned how to build websites. They also learned how to understand the coding necessary to build robots. So they learned about the different languages. They learned many things over the summer, and my goal for the next STEM program is to add CAD, which is a 3D software, and it helps them with understanding 3D elements in design. And if possible, I would also like to bring in a 3D printer, so then they can kind of elevate in what they do as far as what they create when they make their robots. You see there's a painting on the wall, and it's not quite finished yet. And you see in this room, this is my sewing slash business room. So all of the business end of things, making of the clothes, painting, designing, all takes place in this one small room. And as you can see on this side of the room, there are a lot of cubicles for all different types of things to go in. Some of the things that I've made are stored in this room as well. We also have a sewing machine, and this room gets a lot of work, a lot of work. This is my office. It's a very small space. I don't really need a lot of room. As far as an office is concerned, I may have my phone calls here. As you can see, I have a small computer. My servers are here. Yes, we have servers in our studio. We offer Wi-Fi to our students and parents and anyone who comes to the studio. And so this is where it's housed. And this is the space, and right here is my degree. I graduated from Bloomfield College in 2007 as a biologist. And this is my office. And this is the dance room. As you can see, it's a very, very large space. It's about roughly 1,000 square feet. The studio in total is a little over 3,000 square feet. And in this area is where I teach the children how to pole. They also learn lira, which is that hoop that's on the floor right there. And there's also one hanging up in the background. And then this long piece of fabric that you see here is called the silks, and the children learn all of these devices. We use them in performances. The children are taught acrobatics, gymnastics, and dance, all in this one space. So the back half of this room is where the gymnastics and the acrobatics takes place. And in the front here is where we teach dance. As you can see, we have this very large mirror, and we have these studio lights because we do put a lot of things on social media, and so we use the lights to aid us. And this is the space where all of the performance practices are held. And so that's pretty much it. This is the whole space in its entirety. It's a work in progress, but the goal is to eventually move to a larger space. This warehouse is roughly 3,000 square feet, and it did serve me very well in the beginning, but as we're growing, I'm finding that we just need more space. So I will continue to move forward in trying to obtain a larger space for me and my kids. And I'm hoping that as the business grows, I'm able to add more value and also add more enrichment programs so that the kids can see that there's more than just hanging out or being on social media. We need to show them that there are people who are just like them, who are doing all types of things, and they can be a part of it. So thanks for listening, and have a great one. Bye.